As a millennial, the more millennials I run into and talk to, the more I find that they are uncontent with where they're at in life. Yeah, they have a house, career, kids, but there's no contentment. And then when we talk and we get down to the root of why they feel this way, it often leads to the idea of not being able to fulfill their passions in life, not being able to explore and try new things in life. And that bothers me. That really does bother me. And even as a single man, like, I found myself in the same boat, had a pretty good job, making decent money, had my own place, whatever, but I wasn't content. And so the first thing that I did was I did a career change. For 10 years, I was doing jobs that I hated and felt like I had no purpose. But inside, I wanted to do something that I always wanted to do. Because I have always been a creative type. I've always been a graphic designer. And so what I did was I took the time to, relearn my skill, find a mentor, get better, and ultimately wind up getting a job working at a small agency. It was like my dream job. And I think that's what we all want. I think deep down we all want to be fulfilled. We all want to find something, do something, explore something that intrigues us. But with the reality of life, with the responsibilities and circumstances that we're in, we feel like we can't. We feel stuck. And that's a bad place to be. That's an unhealthy place to be. Because at the end of the day, how I see it, we are all human. We all have dreams and desires, hopes and fears. And we want to live a life that's worth meaning. We want to live a life that makes sense, a life that makes us happy, without sacrificing everything that we've built, whether that's a family or the responsibilities that come with it. I believe it's possible to achieve that life. And I think really it just comes down to figuring out and asking the question, what do I really want? What drives me? What am I passionate about? What is the thing that keeps me up at night, that I get excited about, that I cannot or don't have the opportunity to do? And I believe we have a responsibility to be happy, a responsibility to make life feel meaningful, a responsibility to live with purpose. So I think what we have to do is just kind of pull back sometimes, reevaluate where we're at in life. I'm not saying you have to throw away your life to live the life that you want. All I'm saying is strategically, it is possible to do those things. We just have to make time, be intentional with our living, sorting out a way to make it happen. And maybe, say for instance, you want to travel more. You want to go to Europe or something. Well, instead of looking at it as a big picture, look at it as, or should I say this? Reframe it. Put it in a frame. What does that mean? What does that look like? You know, you may not have to save up thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. You know, that could be about, I don't know, 400 maybe every paycheck. I don't know, whatever. But the point is here. The point is to reframe your vision and frame it to where it makes sense for you without causing a lot of stress. Maybe, like I said, just put some money towards it slowly here and there. Start creating a savings plan. The whole idea here is to, when it comes to fulfilling your dreams and desires and aspirations, the point is to, one, give yourself permission, and then two, give yourself the space to do it in. And the space can honestly mean, setting aside time to that passion project, or setting aside money to achieve that trip, that dream, whatever it is, to start that business. You don't have to change everything in your entire life. Just create the space. So, but anyway, that's all I have for you right now. I just had a thought, and I just felt like I had to share that with you guys. Thank you for listening. I'll see y'all later.